Yo guys, what is going on guys? Dylan here, coming at you guys on a YouTube video. And in today's video, we are on the Crew 2. And guys, I've been uploading a lot lately. Well, not a lot, but I've been uploading more than what I have in the past a little bit. Getting back on the grind a little bit on YouTube, guys. If you guys didn't know, TikTok is actually might be getting banned in the US, which is kind of funny. But anyways, yeah, I'm back guys, and we are going to be doing a little video on basically top 5 things you guys can do in the Crew 2 since they've been updating this game so much lately, guys. And I'm gonna be a little bit of speedy fast in this video just because right now it is 10:32 and at night, and I basically am going at a Cars and Coffee tomorrow at 8, like around, I'm gonna be there at like around 8:30, but I gotta get up at like 6 to get ready and everything. And not only that, I'm probably gonna be doing a Forza Horizon 4 video, and that's gonna be a little bit, and this video is gonna take a little bit more editing than what the usual video does. But anyways guys, let's get into this video. So starting off at our number 5 spot, since we're already here, is basically chilling out in our garage. And you know, this is something I really didn't do in this game, and since I've been on the game more often, it's actually really fun. So you guys, it's cool because you got the weather outside, and it really gives you that good feeling of like kind of like a GTA vibe. But you know, something that GTA doesn't do in their game is when you basically have like a house or anything, you can't walk from inside your garage to the outside without doing a stupid cutscene. But here you go, you guys can feel the whole entire game. You got like your rain effects, you got your scenery, the water moves, the tree moves. It's super cool. But not only that this game does, but you can actually the weather in this game is actually fantastic. As you can see, sunny on that side, darker on this side. But you guys, so here's your main garage, and you know, I just started messing with this today, and you can actually go to your like elevator. And as you can see, I customized my garage, and once we get to it, you actually have like a cool moving scene in your little elevator, and there you go. And now you got your garage where I set up all my cars. You can come over here, you just gotta right now it makes me press the pause button, but when you go up to it, it would let you say A if you never did it before, and you can just customize your cars in this cool order. Not only cars you can do this with though, guys, you can also do this with, of course, your hangar or your harbor with your boats. I did my hangar, pretty cool actually. Let me get to it, and we're here. As you can see, I got my planes, and then I got a helicopter right here. I don't have all my planes to hook up, but like as you can see, there's cool things that you can just like mess around with and just enjoy your little area. Hoping in the future you can actually invite your buddies over in here, but it's actually kind of funny because your hangar is right here on the bottom, but then again your runway is over there. And we'll just go to the harbor just to show you guys what it's like. I don't even think I have my boats customized in here. That was fast. Yeah, I don't even have it in here, but it's so cool. You got water, can't really step in it, but it's just such a cool scenery and such a cool added thing to the game that I really wish something like Forza had. I know like Forza you get more vehicles and everything, but it'd be cool to set up your 15 cars around in your garage, something that we're just seeing in these newer car games that we did in the past. Okay guys, so we are at our next thing, and our next thing to do that's really fun is if you're someone like me and you just like can't really save up your money in this game, basically what I like to do is find cheap cars in the game and just buy them and customize them, because that's what this game is like all about. It's buying cars and customizing them, and you can buy these cheap cars. For instance, we'll take a look at this Datsun right here, or the Fair Lady, whatever you want to call it. But I have this car, and I'll show you guys what it's like. So guys, I am in the Datsun, and let's just start this thing up. This thing is an absolute madman. This thing is so cool. It sounds amazing. You get the cool intercooler look in all this. And this car, you know, it's fun to cruise around. I like more cruising around in cars that I customize and everything than driving in hypercars and exotics. You know, it's super fun. You get the old look of it. You get the great sounds, and it's just super fun to drive a car that you customize yourself and that not everybody else has. It's just something that's more fun about buying these cheap cars, because then you can have more of them, and just customizing is way more fun in the game, in my opinion, than saving up all your money in the game and buying hypercars. Unless you guys don't have a hypercar, I recommend having at least one of every car in the game, just because of the fact that There's different races for race cars and hypercars. But yeah, guys, other than that, let's get on to our number 3 spot. So guys, coming in at our number 3 spot, we actually have something that you guys probably wouldn't have expected, and it is basically putting your cars in manual mode instead of automatic. So how you do this is you go to your settings, go to controls, and right where it says gearbox, you go from automatic to sequential. Now if you guys, this is basically personal opinion, it's half and half. Some people like it, some people don't. But basically, all it makes you do is you can shift your gears up and down. I forgot guys, I'm going to actually show you guys my controller settings, what I have it on. I think I did change it, we'll see. Or this might be just normal controller settings, but right now, this is how my controllers are or whatever. But it's set to where you use your bumpers above your triggers to control basically the gears. And something that's super fun is just like driving around, cruising around, actually getting more of the feel of the car, because you can actually see your character shift the gears exactly when you shift, and it's way more fun than driving an automatic. It is a feature that I love in every single car game, and especially Forza, because in Forza you can actually do manual with clutch, which is what I drive usually half the time now. It's just super fun, and it can be actually beneficial for the real world when you guys actually want to drive a manual, because I never drove a manual before. I've been driving Forza using manual with clutch, and I actually had a buddy that got a manual, and I tried driving his car, and not gonna lie, I got it first try, and it was actually really fun to drive. And I actually kind of want to get a manual in real life now, but it's really fun to just get the feel of the car and actually play the game using manual. Now if you're doing a race, it's half on half. You can change it to automatic if you want, because no matter what, automatic shifting is the best, especially downshifting like this. You might undershift too much and hit the red line like what I just did there. It's just basically personal opinion. But other than that, let's get into our next to number 2. Okay guys, coming in at our number 2 spot, I have just basically driving around and exploring the world. And I chose this place specifically because this is by far my favorite location in the game, actually. The Grand Canyon. This is just such a cool area to drive around in. It's so fun exploring this game. You'll find so many Easter eggs, especially when you have to do camera missions. You'll find so many Easter eggs, like I'm serious. And it's such a cool thing that this game has that no other game has, is you have the whole entire USA that you can drive around in. Just think of that. You can go visit any state you want, basically almost any location. I can drive in Chicago, I can drive in Detroit, I can drive in New York. You can drive wherever. And not only that, you have boats and planes to drive in, which is what is leading us into our number 1 spot, guys. And coming down to our number 1 spot, guys, is the fact that you guys can change whatever vehicle, land, water, or air you want at any moment. And that is something that I love so much, because it's so much fun, just driving in first person in this plane. You could see everything controlling. You could see from your character's hand moving to the throttle of the plane, to the joystick of driving it, with all the mechanicals and everything. It's so fun that you can just control whatever you want in your plane. And that is just something so cool. And then we have these new camera effects. Look at this, you can just see your whole entire plane at all times. You can see the front propeller of it. It is so much fun. And not only that, right now, if I wanted to, and this is something that the game added in, I don't know if this is really real, but you can basically go from whatever location you want, because the water, there's rivers that go throughout the whole entire US basically. And as you can see, you got your boat. And these vehicles that I like, they didn't make it where basically it's same controls for everything. No, I didn't know about this until later. If you hold on the joystick, you actually get more power from your boat, just like it would be driving a real boat. If you go down, it basically brings you up to less power. And just driving a first person view in the boat is so much fun. Doing all this with all your vehicles, it's just something so unique that no other car game has. Forza has just cars, and so does Need for Speed Heat. Need for Speed Heat, in fact, they basically given up on everybody with their updates, I feel like. And something that GTA 5 doesn't have is just the uniqueness of the controls of driving these vehicles. Yes, it has basically anything you could think of, but at the same time, they're unlicensed vehicles, which makes it, in my opinion, less fun. And not only that, is that they don't have the cool aspect like driving a boat, holding on the joystick, the controls of driving. let's just say it's more realistic driving in this game than it is in GTA 5. Maybe not the physics. The physics in this game is a little off, but other than that, it's just, in my opinion, it's basically if you want GTA 5 and just cars and stuff, get the Groot 2. It is basically a perfect game of that. But that's really all I have for you today, guys. None of these were in any particular order. The Groot 2 has been just such a fun game for me, guys, and it's been by far my most favorite game ever created. It's just been such a perfect game. But I hope you guys do enjoy. We are almost at 100 subscribers, guys. I'm so excited. Like the video, tell all your friends about the channel, have them subscribe. It's just been helping out so much, guys. And once I hit 100 subscribers, I will do a basically gaming setup tour. You guys won't want to miss that. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for everything, guys. It's been really helpful. This channel's been growing so fast for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.